What's up, everybody? Cyclops with Paramount Cyclops here, and back to normal. Wow. What is normal anymore? Are we even going to recognize normal by the time we see normal? And then they're saying that hopefully, if everybody gets the vaccine, we can be back to normal by May. And I know that sounds really good, but gosh, May sounds like such a long time away. Especially in the beginning, it was supposed to be 15 days to slow the spread. And here by May, we're going to be over a year. That was the longest 15 days ever. And without a stimulus package, there's a lot of people that are going to be suffering really badly. And I'm kind of really hoping and itching that I do get a stimulus packet because, man, I would really love to give it away to you guys. I really would. The idea of helping you guys out makes me really happy, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'll definitely get it coming. And, I'm even thinking, even if it doesn't come, maybe I'll just go ahead and give $300 a week away for a month. Maybe the month of December. Maybe the month of December for Christmas, I'll do like a Christmas Cyclops special month-long thing, and I'll give $300 away every week in Christmas. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is that a good idea? Would you guys be interested in that? Wow, what a long time. May. From the Daily Mail. Operation Warp Speed Head says first Americans could be given the Pfizer vaccine on December 11th. And quick note, the Pfizer vaccine, why are we settled on the Pfizer vaccine? The other vaccine, I can't remember the company. It begins with an M. Morena or Medina, whatever it is. Their vaccine can be held at refrigerator temperatures. The Pfizer vaccine has to be negative 94 degrees. Logistically, it's going to be hard to get it to every single American. I think the best option to use both. If they want to use Pfizer, but use the other one as well because it's easier to transport something at refrigerator temperatures than it is at negative 94, especially in rural and hard-to-reach areas. So we'll see how that works. And life could go back to normal by May if citizens get the vaccine. I like that, if citizens get the vaccine. COVID-19 vaccine program head Dr. Moncef Salau said the first Americans to receive a coronavirus vaccine could get it as soon as December 11th. Well, right before my birthday. Literally right before my birthday. All right. Our plan is to be able to ship vaccines to the immunization sites within 24 hours from approval. So I expect maybe on day 2 after approval on the 11th or the 12th of December. Wow, the 12th of December would be crazy because that would literally be like the day before my birthday. He said on a State of the Union with Jake Tapper. I still don't know why we seem so stuck on the Pfizer vaccine when the other one says it's even more effective and it's easier to transport. We'll see how that plays out. I'll definitely keep an eye on that one for you guys. Pfizer submitted an emergency use authorization application to the Food and Drug Administration, and a committee there is set to meet on December 10th. Salau pinpointed December 11th or 12th as the first date vaccines would be available. He's saying that because he's guessing that the 11th or the 12th. The 10th, we'll even go back one. The 10th, the 11th, or the 12th. Right about somewhere in that area is the day that he believes they will be granted emergency approval. Basically, the day they're granted emergency approval, whatever day that is, they're gearing up to roll it out to the sites within 24 hours afterwards, and you can expect the vaccine to roll out the next day. Distribution, more than likely hospitals and frontline workers first, then officers and fire departments and things like that. Paramedics, I believe, are going to be included in the front line first, immunized people. And then it'll heads of state and trickle on down from there, and then you and I, regular folk, will get it last. Because that's the way it always works. Salau, who is leading the Trump administration's Operation Warp Speed, also said he believed life in the U.S. could get back to normal in May. Seems so close, yet so far away. Tapper had asked how many Americans needed to be vaccinated for that to happen. Salau said with the efficacy shown by the vaccine candidates, about 70% or so of the population being immunized would allow for true herd immunity to take place. The plan is to have 20 million Americans vaccinated in December and 30 million per month in the months following. That's likely to happen in the month of May or something like that, based on our plans, he continued. Some sectors of jobs are not going to have a choice to be vaccinated. I don't know if I'll have a choice or not. Who knows? Your job sector will be different. Your state might be different. I could definitely see plans rolling down the line of forced immunization no matter what on a state level. There have been talks of that already. And, I mean, let's face it, the way we've seen things going with these lockdowns and kind of putting our rights to the side, I wouldn't put it past that. I guess it all boils down to, do you trust the clinical trials? As always, do as your health officials recommend. Consult your doctor. I would never go against medical advice, ever. That is, I really hope and look forward to seeing that the level of negative perception of the vaccine decreases and people's acceptance increases. Well, once people get vaccinated and people see that they're not growing arms out of their stomachs or shrinking or turning into some unrecognizable species, or they haven't lost their memory and they haven't turned into something, then, acceptance will happen. It's always that first initial thing that comes out where you have that hesitation of, is it okay? Is it safe? Is it fine? And that's natural. Obviously, that's natural. That's like a computer. I don't buy a computer when the first generation comes out. I let it sit for a little bit, let them work the bugs out, and then I'll get the second or third generation of that technology, because the first generations always have some issues. That is going to be critical to help us, Salaus added. Most people need to be immunized before we can go back to a normal life. So 70%. Out of every 10 people, 3 of them will not be vaccinated. Out of every 100 people, 30 people will not be vaccinated. Pfizer and also Moderna. That's the company's name. Moderna. Yes. Thank you, Daily Mail. Have promising vaccine candidates, and Moderna is also expecting to ask the FDA for an emergency use authorization in the coming weeks. Salau indicated he agreed with Dr. Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease expert, who has said he like to be able to speak with officials on President-elect Joe Biden's transition team to ensure a smooth handoff. I'd like to speak to anybody to have any kind of a smooth transition in any direction. I don't care what direction. Let's just get the ball rolling. Let's get it done, and let's get prepared. Because quite frankly, from a personal opinion, I am very sick of this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And no matter which side you go on, each side swears that they are correct. And one side calling for an investigation doesn't negate the rights of another side, but you would think it would, by the way that the Democrats are crying out. And I'm a Democrat, and I'm saying, look, if the Republicans want their investigation, let them have their investigation. What do you have to lose? I don't understand. Just let it happen. Let it get done. That way, when it's done, you can say, look, see, you had your time in court, you had your opportunity, it's all said and done. Get the politics out of the way, and let's move this country forward. Of course, smoothness is what we all aim for, Salau said. Salau assured CNN host, however, that the Operation Warp Speed team has tried to stay away from politics, which they should. They shouldn't get involved in politics. He made similar statements to NBC's Chuck Todd on Meet the Press on Sunday. So frankly, the operation has been isolated from the administration, from the political environment and the political context. We worked very hard to make sure that that's the case, he told Todd. And therefore, all decisions are made. The train is running, whether one administration or the other doesn't. Frankly, makes a difference. Doesn't frankly make a difference. Basically, it doesn't make a difference who takes over. The train's on its way. It's on the tracks. It's going. And it ain't stopping until it gets to its stop. So Al says he's been working on a volunteer basis, so that's actually pretty cool, I believe. May. So close, yet so far away. How close are we to the month of May? And what happens then? Then, only history will say. So I hope that you guys are all A-OK. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm racing to 2,000 subscribers. We can get there. We're almost there. Kinda. We can get there. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.